Have you ever thought a single missing color could change which iPhone people buy? Well, that's exactly what Apple seems to have done with the iPhone 17 series. Instead of making the Pro models the obvious choice, Apple has quietly made the iPhone Air a lot more tempting. After months of leaks, the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max are finally official. And yes, the rumors were right, the rear cameras are massive, the modules are bigger than ever before. But alongside them, Apple also introduced the iPhone Air, which is slimmer and lighter, kind of like what the iPhone Mini and Plus tried to be in the past. And while the Air is far from perfect, it might actually be the smarter pick this year. Now, let's be honest. The iPhone Air doesn't have the same battery life as the Pro models. Apple still says it's all day, but everyone knows it's a step down. Apple expected that criticism. In fact, thanks to early leaks, they had months to watch how people reacted to the Air before the launch, and instead of pulling back, they doubled down on making sure the Air had an edge. Here's where things get really interesting. The iPhone 17 Pro lineup does not come in black. That's right, no black option at all. Sure, you get deep blue, silver, and some other colors, but black is completely gone. Meanwhile, the iPhone Air, it does come in black. That might sound like a small detail, but it's not. Ask anyone what their favorite phone color is, and most will say black. It's classic, simple, and professional. Personally, I always choose black phones myself, and apparently, most people feel the same way. Which makes Apple's decision even more surprising. Think about it. For years, Pro models always had either black or a close shade like graphite. This time, Apple flipped the script. The iPhone Air is now the one that looks sleek and professional in black, while the Pro models are stuck with brighter shades. And that's not the only reason the Air stands out. Apple gave it almost everything the Pro models have: the same powerful processor, the same amount of RAM, and the same promotion display. Yes, the Pro models still win on cameras, cooling, and battery, but for everyday users, the Air is more than enough. And it's $100 cheaper. This feels like a repeat of what Apple did with the MacBook Air. At first, people doubted it, but with time, the Air became Apple's most popular laptop, even more than the Pro. Apple might be trying to repeat that exact same story here. By removing small things like the black option from the Pro, Apple is quietly pushing people toward the Air. And honestly, if I had to pick between a bulky Pro in blue or a slim Air in black, I know what I'd choose. Of course, many people will still buy the Pro for its better cameras or longer battery. That won't change, but for most people, the Air has suddenly become the better value. And when silicone batteries eventually make their way into future models, even the Air's weaker battery life won't be a problem anymore. So, was this Apple's clever plan all along? Did they deliberately take away black from the Pro to make the Air more attractive? Or are they just giving us more choice? Either way, I think Apple has finally found a real replacement for the unpopular Mini and Plus models. The iPhone 17 Air looks like the model to be in this lineup. And if I were buying one today, I'd go for the Air in black, no hesitation. What about you? Would you still pay extra for the Pro, or would you switch to the Air instead? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on Apple and Samsung.